Aaron Gordon, and you're listening to the 3-Point Conversion.
Is here. We're going to start with in-person questions. We'll begin with Chris Kirshner.
Trey, do you feel like this run was the start of something special for you guys?
Yes, of course. I definitely feel like this is a start. This is the beginning. Like we've accomplished so much in this year, but just the guys in the locker room, the young guys, like we all understand that this is just the beginning. And I mean, it's fun. We have the city excited, and we want to keep it this way.
What do you feel like you personally created after this postseason?
All I wanted to prove coming into the season was that I can win. I remember Sarah asked me that before the season started, and I just remember telling her that I didn't care about no individual things, accolades, anything else. I just cared about winning, and I think hopefully people have a different mindset when they look at me in that type of light.
Sarah?
On that note of winning, going from starting out 14-20 to now battling in the Eastern Conference Finals, just what does it say about this team's, I guess, intangibles as well? Like you spoke about the building blocks, but also that resiliency.
Just that we have the pieces. Like we got the talent. We got guys that you see we can do it, and you see the flashes that we can do it. It's hard. Like this shit is hard as hell, and it's not easy. They've been here multiple times before and haven't been able to take that next step. And I think for us, being able to go through this for a first time early, it's really good for us. I think it'll only help us.
Is it tough at all to end on the note of it doesn't seem like you're quite 100%? Is it? And I know you guys have battled the injury bug all year. DeAndre's been out.
Yeah.
Is it tough to end on a note where you're not full force?
Of course. Everybody in this playoffs, they don't want players hurt. And for me, not being able to be out there for my team for 2 games, and then tonight, just wanting to battle and try to fight through it as much as I could, and try to be out there for my team. It's definitely frustrating not being healthy and not being able to give my full 100%. I definitely was a little bit frustrated.
Jeff Schultz?
You knew when you woke up this morning this was a potential elimination game tonight. Was anything going to keep you off the court?
Not from trying. I was going to try it eventually. It's a bruise. It's going to be pain. I still have pain. It's going to be like this for, at least a couple more days. And so I knew I wasn't going to be able to feel 100%. So I was going to go out and at least try and try to do it again.
Is there any way you could express to us what you couldn't do? And I know guys don't like to use injuries as an excuse, but
Yeah, you know me. I don't use injury as an excuse, but for me, when you're my bruise is on my heel, so like all my pushing off and off my right foot. It's not anything that could really damage it worse, but it was more pain tolerance and just fighting through the pain. So when I was running, I knew it wasn't going to get worse, but I could feel, you know what I'm saying? You can feel pain in it. And that's all it was.
there was a point, it might have been when you came out of the game in the first quarter where you kind of slammed your hand down on the chair. Was that just frustration?
Yeah, it's just frustrating just being rusty early on. It was just me being rusty, and I was mad. I made some few of my mistakes.
Tim Bontemps?
Trae, Nate said in here before that the message to you guys for the game was not have any regrets when you came off the court. And you thought that certainly applied to you, that you left everything out there. Is that how you felt when you walked off the court?
Yeah, of course. I didn't want to have any regrets after the night. Didn't want to go not play and then think to myself all off season if I could have been out there and played. If I could have helped my team at all in any way, it would have hurt me. So just go out and just play and at least leave it all out there on the floor. That's all we could do.
We haven't had a chance to talk to you the past couple of days. What was it? Obviously, you've shown to be a pretty intense competitor.
Mm-hmm.
It's been pretty tough for you to have to sit and watch a couple of playoff games.
Yeah, no. It's the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't want to miss any games. I don't miss regular season games. So, my rookie year, I didn't miss any games besides the last one, and it was to get Cam Reddish. So I don't like missing games, period. So Eastern Conference Finals, I didn't want to miss any game, but it's just sucks. It's just how it happened.
I think I will know what your answer is, but Nate's still technically an interim coach. Is there any reason that he should not be the coach going forward?
Nah. I mean, I don't see interim on his label here soon. So in my mind, I don't think that'll be the case that much longer.
Sarah?
Kind of on the topic of Nate, just how much credit do you give him for helping to transform? I mean, I know it's a group effort, but how much credit do you give him to transforming this team and getting you guys pointed in the right direction and sustaining that as well? Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's a group effort, but we all play a role in our success. And Nate is a big piece of our success. Just his trust in me, his belief in everybody. Competitiveness, it really rubbed off on everybody. And we were all really fighting for each other and believed in each other. And I think it all started from his messages. And you could tell it really was a trickle-down effect to everybody in the locker room. So I think when it comes to his part of our success, I think that's the big thing.
Chris?
What do you feel like this team needed to change when he took over to get to this point?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
What do you think this team needed to change to get to this point after he took over?
I think we just needed to, I don't know. I felt like we had the talent the whole time. I felt like we had the talent from the beginning, and we just needed to find a way to put it together and really buy into each other. And I think also guys got back healthy. After we got guys healthy, we really just fought and we just battled all season, and it turned our 14-20 season to totally different. So I think it's really we just bought into each other and we just kept fighting. We never gave up.
What makes you confident that this is the group that could potentially bring a title to?
First of all, I always have confidence in myself, and I know the guys in this locker room we always have confidence. And I think the thing to be special with any group is we have to have confidence, and this group has that. And it's a big part of what Nate preaches. Go out there and play confident, and I think the group we have, can do that.
Following that up, Trae, just what's the biggest thing you learned this year about what it takes to win at a high level? I mean, just you personally, the team.
Yeah. One thing I learned this year, you got to be a high seed. Home court advantage is a big thing. And I think for me, understanding and going through this process now is like, all right, we got into the playoffs. Now we did a lot of things, but we kind of made it hard on ourselves. Like, let's make it a little bit easier and play in some more home games. And I think for us, that's the next step for us is, trying to build towards home court advantage.
And sorry, one last follow-up on the injury. If this was a regular season injury, how long do you think this had?
I'd have been out. Depends on where we are.
Weeks?
I don't know. A lot of people didn't think I would play, but I didn't care.
All right, Giannis now take over with the Zoom room.
We'll start with Steve Hummer.
Yeah, Trae, as you were leaving the court, off the court, going to the locker room, you seemed to yell something up at the crowd. I think I know what you said, but my lip reading from way on high might be a little off. What did you tell them?
What did you think? I want to hear it.
I thought you said we'll be back.
Yeah, you're right. You was right. No, I definitely believe we'll be back. I feel like we'll be back, and I meant that with my whole heart.
Zach Klein.
John was talking about the importance of getting this far with this young crew and experiencing the playoffs. Trae, is that all it is? Or is there something that when you look at Milwaukee, what they had encompassed as a roster that's needed to get to that next step?
Yeah, it's this whole thing is about experience. You have to go through it to you really have to go through this. And you see on the West, you see CP's never been to the finals in his 16 years. Like, this is hard. It's not easy, and you really have to go through it. And I think what he did and what he's been through really helped his Suns team. And I think what this team has been through with the Bucks, they've been through it. They've been to this point a couple of times. So I know that feeling. They didn't want to go home again. And I think for us, we got that same feeling now, and it's the same thing.
Final question on Zoom will come from Maria Martin.
Trae, now that you've gotten the experience of the playoffs, do you feel more confident now that you've taken this step in the future of this franchise?
Definitely. I mean, like I just said, when you go through experience and we've been through it and we've succeeded at a high level in these playoffs, and I think with that we can only build off that. And it's been a special year, and I'm excited about what's to come.
Thank you, Trae.
Cool.